this day, you continue to think about the development of your businesses also from innovation perspective. Innovation is, of course, business innovation is a more narrow concept than general business development, but it is extremely important ingredient of that development. I really also hope that you are interested to meet us in the afternoon. We make a meeting schedule with those companies who are interested. So please consider if you think that there is a value to work with us. IPP is Vietnamese-Finnish joint official program between governments, and of course majority of us are Vietnamese, but maybe I could introduce a little bit Finland as well. Finland is bigger than Vietnam, but only in geographic way. We are slightly bigger in area, but we have only 5 million people, so it means 16 times less than Vietnam has population. But we have had a long cooperation between Vietnam and Finland, I think since '75. We are very proud to inform that even during the embargo America, we were here. Finland is very innovative country. We have been ranked in global ranking either 1 or 2nd or 3rd. We have very high technology approach in business because in our economy, because it is so that we don't have raw materials so much. So we have based our growth in good education and also innovative approaches. Just to mention that, for instance, the biggest company in Finland, Nokia, its budget is close to the budget of Finland as a state. So you can see how enterprises can move small and touch the small countries' kind of perspectives. So we are now working with Vietnam by innovation project, and I think this is a very important stage to work with that because Vietnam is considering new tactics and strategies for innovation promotion. This brief presentation is just giving some hints and some very brief information concerning how we would like to see innovations, business innovations, and how we are thinking to work with enterprises. So this is just a small introduction of those things. We would like also to explain how we see innovations and what are the steps to work if we work together. And then we can explain a little bit how IPP program can help you as enterprises. There will be another presentation also by Mrs. Loan concerning this, how to proceed. What is the key? Is our kind of picture there, and there are many keys, of course, to success. If we think about what is enterprises, how businessmen see the reality and aim, we have a dream always to see that we have optimum quality product. Optimum quality means that you select which quality you are in. It is not always the highest quality. It might be low quality also if you want to be in that segment of business. But that's why we say optimum quality products. And we, as businessmen, we are trying to get as high price as possible, of course, from that optimum quality product or service. And we should keep the costs low, and of course, if we can, we should keep the competitors out. Unfortunately, if we have very good margin between price and cost, there will be very soon other competitors, so you cannot keep that situation very long. But you might have a kind of competitive edge for a while. However, even we are going to the high quality, and we think it is high quality, reality is another one. 80% of companies, according to the research, are saying that they provide superb service, but only 8% of customers see it the same way. So there is a big gap of these views. Business owners, they put money to company, and of course, when you invest, you want your money back as soon as possible. And enterprises must consider what is the strategy to get the money back and to be successful. And that is why business strategies are made, to think about these aspects. And of course, business strategies are about profitability and how shareholders, how they get value, how annually it goes on, and we want to increase return of investment, and we want to grow our market share, of course. And if we cannot meet the needs of the customer, it is not going to be success because we cannot sell our products. So there are many quality issues, and there are many kind of growth issues, of course, as you know very well. But when we are talking about innovations, we must start always from strategies, because business strategies, because I mean, you cannot make innovations in a vacuum. You have to think about it, that how innovations are affecting your business and what you want out of your business in the future when you make changes in your products and your services. This is also very important from business model point of view. Okay. Because when you make innovations, at the same time you have to consider which is your business model to sell these new products. And it might influence your whole business. So when we are working with enterprises, we cannot avoid touching the issue of business models of companies. And it is very essential that companies consider this very seriously. So at the starting point, strategies are important, but when the innovation has been kind of found out and implemented, the business models are the key. It's not only technology innovations, it is much wider perspective of the whole future of the company. So, as you well know, run is the thematics. Enterprises must run and think about this and change all the time in order to even to stay in the position they are now. And if they want to grow, they have to change more radically. So we say that key is innovation. In Vietnam, official figures of enterprise or business innovations are quite low if we compare it internationally. I don't totally believe in these figures, because I think all the companies must make innovations anyway, but they are somehow not recorded well. That's, by the way, one of the IPP tasks, to support the government to measure better how much innovations are done in society, because that is also influencing the government policies, what they are going to support and how they are going to support the enterprises. Because in very innovative countries, governments are supporting innovation strongly. In Finland, about 30% of the cost of innovations are supported by government. It is about 2 billion euros annually. It's a big sum in a small country. So, of course, in innovation policies there are many obstacles. I mean, also enterprises are hesitating very often to go to innovations because they feel that there's too much risk. There's not capital enough, there is maybe technology problems, and maybe there is not a kind of good market perspective of the management to understand the success factors of new products and innovations. But you have to consider all this, and you cannot avoid innovations in order to survive. A few words about innovations and the concept of innovations. I want to have a little bit theory here in this point so that you understand what we are talking about, because in Vietnamese language, doi moi is a kind of political or kind of general society term, but we don't mean any political term in doi moi. Innovation is something more, it is just inside the company to make new products, new features of products, and to make innovations in other ways also in marketing and in business. So very essential is that innovation starts from idea or research result or invention. Invention means that you have found something new, and then you process this idea to the market by planning the product, if you are talking about product, and then piloting it, and then taking it to the commercial market. That is innovation. So it is new, it has some new knowledge in it, it is needed, so there's a demand of the market for it, and then it is successfully done, the whole process, so that people are buying those products and or services,